Video, I thought I'd take you along and show you the workflow that I used in order to get a photograph from point A to point B. And this is the final image of this tree in the field. But that's what I began with, and that's what I ended up with. And I'm about to show you how I did that. And here is the layers palette and all the components that comprise of this image. In this image, in the first layer, that's the background, that's what we began. And the first thing I did was I duplicated that layer and saturated it. I super saturated the whole layer, and I'll show you how to do that in a new tutorial. And then I created a layer mask because I didn't need the whole area saturated. And this is the entire image saturated. That's the original, and that's the entire image. The only areas that I wanted were the tree and some of the grass area, just to give the idea that the sun was coming from the left-hand side, and it was a morning sun. And this is the mask, the way it looked, and you know that anywhere there's white, that's where the saturated layer's coming through down to the bottom. The next thing I did was I created a curves adjustment. The only thing I really wanted to do on this particular image was I thought this tree branch was a little too dark, so I lightened it up a little with a curves adjustment, and that's what the whole image looked like after I did the curves adjustment. But again, all I wanted was this area, so I created the layer mask, and I got that. The next thing I did was I brought in a picture or an image of clouds, and there's the clouds that I brought in. And how did I get that in there? I just dragged it right in, and then I had to put it down on the layer below. And the way I did that was I went into the layer styles and did a blend if adjustment. And you can see these are my adjustments on the blend if. And I also created a layer mask on that too, because I didn't need all the clouds. And this is that layer mask right there. The last thing I needed to do was create what a polarizer might do is enhance the sky, deepen the blues in that. And what I did was I did a gradient from black to transparent, and came down from the top and ended right about at the horizon. And I reduced the opacity right here, you can see, to 29%, and changed the blending mode to soft light. And that's what gave me the polarized lens appearance. There it is. Just a subtle effect. So, now you know how I went from here to here in just a couple of layers. Thank you.